Cheese. USA versus world. Who eats more cheese? For some, it's just a slice on a burger or a topping on pizza. For others, it's a whole culture, hundreds of varieties, traditions, and flavors that go back centuries. From French Brie to Swiss Emmental, from American cheddar to Italian Parmesan, cheese is everywhere. But who actually eats the most? Is the United States the cheese champion, or have other countries already taken the lead? USA and cheese Americans love cheese. Every day, it's in sandwiches, burgers, pizza, mac and cheese. It's hard to imagine American food without it. The most popular types are cheddar and mozzarella, especially thanks to the massive popularity of pizza. On average, Americans eat about 18 kilograms, 40 pounds, of cheese per person per year. That's roughly 700 slices of cheese annually. Farms in Wisconsin, California, and New York produce millions of tons, making the U.S. one of the largest cheese producers in the world. But cheese in the U.S. isn't just food, it's part of culture. Think about the Green Bay Packers fans proudly wearing giant cheese head hats at football games. But here's the question. Do Americans really eat the most? Let's compare with Europe. Part 2. France, the land of gourmet cheese. When people think of cheese, they think of France. Brie, Camembert, Roquefort. French cheeses are world famous. And it's not just reputation. The French really do eat a lot. The average French person consumes over 26 kilograms of cheese per year, far more than in the US. And it's not just about quantity. In France, cheese is an art. It's served after the main course, carefully paired with wine and chosen with great attention. France has more than 1,000 different varieties of cheese, and people often say, you could eat a different cheese every day for years and never repeat. Germany. Cheese on every table. Germany is famous for sausages and beer, but cheese is just as central. Germans eat about 25 kilograms per person annually, placing them among the world's top cheese lovers. German cheeses are often hearty and filling: Butterkäse, Limburger, Quark. They're eaten daily, most often at breakfast with bread and cold cuts. In supermarkets, the cheese section is always one of the biggest. Switzerland, not just fondue. Switzerland is home to legendary cheeses: Emmental, Gruyere, Appenzeller. Fondue and raclette aren't just dishes, they're traditions, especially in the Alps during winter. The Swiss eat around 23 kilograms per person annually. What makes Switzerland special is that cheese here is closely tied to geography. Alpine pastures, mountain cows, traditional methods. For the Swiss, it's not just food, it's part of their identity. Italy, Parmesan, mozzarella, and more Italy gave the world pizza, pasta, lasagna, and none of it works without cheese. Mozzarella, Parmesan, Gorgonzola, ricotta. The list is endless. Italians consume about 22 kilograms per person per year. But more importantly, Italian cheeses form the backbone of global cuisine. Parmesan, or Parmigiano Reggiano, is so valuable that in Italy it's sometimes even used as collateral in banks. Who eats more? So who's ahead? At 18 kilograms per person, the US eats a lot of cheese, but Europe clearly takes the lead. France, Germany, Switzerland, and Italy all surpass America. Still, the US is unique. Americans may not eat as much traditional cheese as Europeans, but they turn cheese into part of fast food culture: burgers, pizza, nachos, mac and cheese. In Europe, cheese is tradition. In America, it's lifestyle. Write in the comments what your favorite cheese is And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new USA versus World comparisons.